everybody. Sorry for being a little bit late there. My camera was out of whack. I got it the best I can here. So we are going to be starting. Let me just turn my phone off. And clear that out. So how is everybody? Good morning, good morning. Give some shout outs here. Betty Smith, Tia, Cindy, hello, darling. Corey H, hello, hello. Kay Mari, hello. Tanya, Betty Smith, Spirit Moon, hello, darling. Kay Mitch, hello. Lori, hello. Lori, you will be put on the list somewhere. Hello, April. Hello, Tanya. Good morning. Good morning, Oracle Blinn. Good morning, everybody. So how is everybody's weekend going? Yes, please smash the like on your way in. We've got 12 likes and 20 viewers. Smash that like so everybody knows that we are going live so we can get going on this. Please make sure you have live chat selected at the top of your screen and not top chat so you don't miss anything. You can pop out and smash that like. Let everybody know we are live so we can get going. The more likes, it helps bring it up in the algorithm, you guys, to let everybody know that we are live. So please pop out of chat for a minute, smash that like, and then come on back in. So let me just get my keyboard out of the way here. I'm running out of space. Hopefully that doesn't fall. If you guys hear a crash, that's what it is. It's going to be my keyboard. Yes, doing well, doing well. Is there any court proceedings you're going to ask? That just as I got my keyboard set up on top of my... It's okay. Okay. For this week coming, I don't believe there is. No, there's nothing, no court appearances coming this week. The next one is February 24th for Barry Morphew, and then April 4th is the next one for him. And then that brings us into March. The next one will be in March. Unless something else is set, I will keep an eye, you guys, on all the dockets to see if anything does pop up. But the next one after that will be Letitia on March 17th and Chad on March 18th. We will find out mid-March if Letitia's trial is going to start on time. It's scheduled to start on March 28th, but we don't know if that's going to go ahead yet because of all the shenanigans that have been pulled over there. So, hello, Betty. Hello, LC. Hello, everybody coming in. Thank you for smashing. Please smash the like button so we can get going here. The more people that smash it, the more it gets out there that we are live, and then we can get started. Oh, good morning, Tammy Lou. Nice to see you here. Morning, Betty Smith. Hit the like on the way in. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It just helps get us up in the algorithm to let people know that we are live. 20 likes and 30 viewers. Smash that like, please, to let everybody know that we are live so we can get going. Thank you, Cindy. My sister will be in momentarily. Once she gets in, and we got a bunch more people in here, then we will get going, because once I start going, you guys, people end up coming in and they can't, there she is, and they can't get a read because I've already shut it down. So please smash that like button. 21 likes, 31 people in here. Please smash the like button. Let everybody know we are live so we can get going. There's not really much more that I can add regarding the cases. The only other thing that I have come across that I got a message on Facebook from is that one of the areas that I gave for the Cody Bigsby case, they have found something in the water there behind a church, I believe. There was something found, and they're getting, I don't know if they're going to research that whole area because I got something coming up. Hi, Mississippi and Betty Smith. Hello, hello. I got that it's near a church and there's also water there. So I'm not saying that the water is right beside the church, but it is in that area. So now what I'm being told is they did find, I believe it was a coat in that water near a church. So I don't know if they're going to be having a larger scale search going on there. They're going to get back to me at some point today. Yes. I seen people have sent me a bunch of links, and I do see them searching the area, but they're not searching well enough. They're not looking under brush. They're not. They're not. They're just like walking and just looking around to see if anything's out of place. They're gonna have to look because even though I've got that he is not buried, he could have some brush thrown over top of him. But it's not like there was a hole dug and him put in there. It's not like that. He could be covered up with a little bit of brush or anything in the area that they could use quickly just to throw over top. Yeah, they're not looking very hard at all. They're not doing searches. And I did get, like I said, I do reads for myself. Hi, Maori. I do reads myself for some of these cases every morning while I'm having my coffee, and I do feel by what my cards have told me that they've missed them, and that's because the searches are not being done properly, and that's why a lot of times law enforcement wants searching left to them so it's done thoroughly. So people get fed up, they get disappointed because they're not seeing something right away. It's because it's not being searched properly. So, and I'm still getting the same thing that, yes, I've got the church, I've got the water, and he's just like tossed down there. And he could be covered by a little bit of brush, anything that they could have used in the area to throw over top of him. That was just there. So it's not like they've dug and buried him. It's opportunity. Things that were in the area that they could use opportunity-wise. Hello, Jilly Bean. Hello, April. 23 likes, 33 viewers. Please smash that like so we can get going. Tia Dash Decipher Podcast. I have a 37-year-old case I need assistance on. Ellie won't even investigate. Which case is that, Tia? Which case is that, Tia? Just waiting to see what case Tia is talking about. To see if I can give her some help. Harry Milligan in Iowa. I've never heard of that case. Can you email me, Tia? There's my email. Cindy just put up my email. If you could email me, maybe I will do a live where I can have you online on my live, since I'm figuring out how to do that, and we can do like a live read on that, and you can ask questions, and I can try and get answers for you with the questions that you're asking all live. So please email me with that and see if we can't get something set up maybe for early this week. Later on in the week, I do have a lot going on, but he went missing July 1st, 84. Okay. Let me just write down Harry Milligan. So email me with that, Tia, and maybe we can do a live where you can ask the questions or ask me what questions need to be answered, and we'll do that live with the cards. No problem, my dear. I finally figured out how to add somebody to my stream here, so we can do that. Just email me so we can set up a time and a date that's convenient for both of us. K-Mitch is, who was that, K-Mitch? I've got, probably from what my daughter says, I have been able to answer a few that my daughter sent over to me that were important. I'm not sure. It might not have been sent over to me. I got hundreds of emails there waiting, you guys, and I am trying to catch up on my private reads. Oh, no problem, Tia. K-Mitch, Joshua Bohannon. It's not familiar to me, so I probably haven't got that yet. I've got stuff that my daughter has sent over to me that I'm sitting there waiting to have time to get to. Like I said, I have to catch up on these private reads. I've been sitting there patiently waiting. But email me, email that again, K-Mitch, please. And in your subject line, put Willow said to email, so my daughter knows to send that to me. So if you can do that, it gives me a better chance of seeing it. Right now, I can, Draven, I can add that, but I mean, my lists are so long right now, unless it's something recent that they need immediate help with. Those are the only ones that I'm going to catch up on. You know what I mean? It's like, if I can help right now, help find somebody, I've got to do those first. And then the other ones, like this one, I'm missing since June 2021. Okay. Give me an email on that, K-Mitch. But cases that have been Marisha Shapley, missing since January 22nd. Well, that's pretty new. Email me with that, Draven, and put Willow said to email. But I mean, I'm only one person, you guys, and I do have a private life too. I have people that come into my home for readings. I've got the YouTube, I've got the Facebook, I've got the Twitter going on, and I'm overwhelmed. Like, I've got hundreds and hundreds of reads waiting to be done. I'm only one person. So I do try and get to the ones that need immediate help, that are recent, that they are maybe at a standstill for, that I can maybe give some insight. And then I go to the list for, as in the order that they came in for the older cases. Everything you said about Cody is true. The girl said it's a hole out there, but you got to look for it. Yeah. Like I said, some of the searches that I've been sent links to some of the searches, and they're just not searching properly. And I feel from what I've been getting in my little reads that I do every morning on certain cases, that they've been near him. He's been missed. They've missed him. So they're clearing areas that aren't really cleared. I also got word this morning via email that, or a direct message on Facebook, saying that the area, one of the areas I gave, they have found a jacket. Bobs doesn't want to stay on live chat today. Uh-oh. Okay, so let's get going on this, you guys. I'm going to get my sister to put in the instructions if you want a mini read, and I will take them. Lori Engen, I've already got yours. You're farther down on the list because you put it in early. It's not fair to the people that wait until I announce it. So your read will be done, but you're just going to be farther on down in the list. So Sister, if you can put up the instructions, please, for the mini reads, we will get going on those. Capel says, Canada has so graciously shared the icy winter weather with us. These West Virginia mountains this year. Oh, it's been bipolar here too, the weather. So okay, we're just waiting for my sister, you guys, to get the instructions up on the mini reads. There we go. Thank you, sister. Please make sure you pay in U.S. funds and you slide. There's a slider bar apparently, but please make sure you change it from if you're in Canada or whatever. Please change it to U.S. funds. If you got to pay in a different currency, if it won't change for you, please message one of the mods and they will let you know. I'll let you know if you're paying in Canadian funds. Today's exchange rate, it's 12.74 Canadian. We're going to be watching for that because I get dinged big time. So that's okay, Lori. You didn't know, so but you are on the list. Okay, can you guys hear me now? You can hear me now? Okay. I don't know what happened there, but okay, so let me get my YouTube studio back up so I can see all the super chats that are coming in for the lives. Okay, enter studio. Okay, did I miss anybody? The last one I've got is, let me just see up here, you guys. K. Mitch. So I've got Cindy, Marie, Mississippi, Mel W, K. Mitch, and Lori. Did I miss any? Okay, sis, maybe if you can put the instructions in again. I don't know what happened there. That's the first time that's ever happened. So if you do want a mini, my sister will put the instructions in the chat. I'm gonna take a Tylenol here, you guys. I've got all of a sudden got a headache coming on. Tammy, I didn't see it. And now my chat has rebooted, so I can't even scroll up. So you'll have to put it in again for me. Okay, so this is what I was doing. I was getting the cards shuffled. Getting ready for this. So please, once I start doing the read, you guys, I will not be taking any more requests unless time allows at the end. So if you do want to read, I suggest you get the request in now. Above and Beyond Ancestor reading Tammy's. I don't have Tammy. I don't have a super chat from Tammy. Good morning, Crime Curious. I don't have Spirit Moon. Can you guys still hear me? I don't have a super chat in from her. You can, Tammy, you can ask at any time. I like to wait a few days after their passing to give them time to adjust, for them to adjust to the spirit world, and to have their time. Like, I like to give them some peace and some time to just adjust and get used to their new surroundings before I do anything. But I mean, I've seen people do it the day of. I personally won't do that. I usually like to wait a few days at least to give spirit time to adjust. So the last one I have is K. Mitch. Let me just get this going here. Yep. Like I said, Tammy, I like to give a few days. So if you would like to wait till next week, that's fine. No problem. I don't know why my live is jumping all over the place. Crime Curious, I got you. Woody, message from heaven from Woody, I got you. Okay, sorry for that little interruption there in the sound, you guys. Hopefully it's figured itself out. So we're going to give about 5 minutes, you guys. And for those of you who want a mini, please get your super chat in now. Once I start, I will not be doing any more. Unless I have a few minutes left, then I could possibly take some more. But we are going to be starting 5 minutes. So if you do want one, please get it in now. Once I start reading, I will not be taking any more requests. Bye, Betty. I'll email about it Wednesday. Tears is above and beyond ancestors. I sent you an email to you. Thank you for the kind offer to do a live together. I'll be available whenever it's convenient for you. Okay. So I will reply to your email and we will have a time set up. Courtney. I've got you, Courtney Anchors. And you want a message from your dad. Does your dad have a name, a first name? Morning, everybody coming in. Good morning, Marie. Nice to see you. Glad you made it in. Mike. Okay, Dad, Mike. Thank you. Okay, you guys, we're counting down. We've got like a couple more minutes and then we are going to be starting. So if you want your read done, please get your super chat in. Counting down, you guys. We are going to start. Counting down. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes and we're going to get going on these. The deck in the middle is the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. This one here, Believe in Your Own Magic. And this one is the Heal Yourself. 2-minute warning. Anybody want one? Please get your super chat in now because we will be starting in 2 minutes. Spirit Moon's got the timer on. That's okay, Marie. I'm glad you're here. Just giving those a chance who want a read to get their requests in because we are starting. 2-minute warning. Miss Missy. Hello, Miss Missy. You want to hear from Mama? Got you. Just going to mute for a second, you guys. Okay, countdown is on, you guys. 1-minute warning. If you would like your read, please get it in now. I'm going to also ask the the mods, if somebody, while I am reading, if somebody does put a request in, please take note of it, and you can tell me when we take our little break, because I will have time. I've got time set aside for about 12 to 14, and we're at 9. So if there are ones that come in while I am reading, please just take note of them so you could give me their names when I take that little 5-minute break after the first 5 readings. Yes, Crime Curious. Yes, I got yours in. You wanted to hear from Woody. I did get your request in, my dear. Something's going weird with YouTube today, you guys, because in my creator studio, I can go through and see all the comments that have been left on my videos. And when I either like them or answer them, I can usually click at the top to get rid of them all. So then I only see new ones that have come in, and it's not erasing them. So there's something weird going on with YouTube too. No problem, Crime Curious. Just woke up, 2 sips of coffee, just lit my cigarette. Oh, you had to mention a cigarette. I'm about to start. You keep getting kicked out on live chat. Yeah, the last week, it's been weird. Oh, you're so sweet, Vera. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here. Okay, so maybe we should all just change to top chat so we don't get kicked out. Sister, if I do lose sound again, please message me right away. I do have both phones up. So mods, you can send me a text. I've got my other phone up too. You guys all have the number on that one. Let me just put the sound on so I can hear if you guys send me a text. Shoot me a text right away if my sound goes out on the number that you guys all have. All my mods have this number. I seen your message, sis, and I went to answer it, but you hung up. I've got it on vibrate, I think, on my personal phone. Yeah, I got it on vibrate. So I do see your... I did see it, and I tried to answer you, but you... Okay, who's this now? Wait a minute. Okay. So let me just turn my speakers off. I do have my regular phone on for you, sis, and the other phone is on for mods if they have to shoot me a quick message saying, hey, we can't hear you. Missy, please don't use that number for just stuff like that when I'm in a live, please. I just got a message from Missy on there. Only for emergencies, if I'm in the middle of a live, like I lose sound or something, because I don't need that phone constantly going off and breaking my concentration. But yes, I did just get your message. Okay, so 1 minute warning, you guys. If you don't have your request in, please get it in, because we are going to get going right now. Here we go. So like I said, if anybody else does come in, mods, and ask for a mini, please just take note of it so I can, it will be up once I'm done all the ones that I've already got done, got in here. So yeah, still allow them to put requests in, you guys, but just take note of it. I won't be watching the screen to see them come in, so just please take note. And when I take the 5-minute break, then I will add them to the list. Okay, so the first one on the list, Cindy wants to hear from Miss Sheffield. So Cindy, let's see what's surrounding you this week. Let's see what's surrounding you this week. Cindy. Oh, this is the one that wanted to come out. Oh, Cindy is surrounded by love this week. Let's see. Let's get some clarification on this love. Something about love this week, Cindy. There's one. There's two. Oh, you got three. Let's get the one that fell on the floor. Okay, so you got the Tower, you got Dragons, and you've got Lioness. These are all pretty good cards, Cindy. So what's surrounding you this week, it's all going to be about love, okay? So time to relax, lay back, take time for yourself. I feel like you're finally able to put something to rest, and this is all surrounding love, okay? So I feel like there's something maybe that was in your past, or something with maybe somebody who was close to you, or a friend, or something that there was some problems. And I feel like that is all going to be cleared up, and that the love is going to return to that situation. I feel like you're going to get past maybe things that were affecting you regarding this relationship, and that it's now time, like you've earned this time to be just surrounded by love. So I feel like anything that has been bothering you lately, Spirit Moon, no, please don't put that. I'm still taking requests. I'm just asking. I just happened to see the 2 stop signs there come up. I'm still allowing them to put requests in chat if they want them. I just won't be able to add them to the list until I take a break. But Marie, now that I had to stop for this, I will add you. Please allow them to continue to put them in chat. Just take note of them so I can add them. So I feel like whatever this was that was bogging you down in the love aspect of your life has come to an end, that it's no longer going to be turmoil. I think a lot of questions are going to be answered for you. So you're going to be able to relax for the time being. I think this is going to clear up itself. I feel like there was some maybe past issues regarding love that you were dealing with that were really burdensome or worrisome to you. I feel like that you're going to get past all that, and it's going to return to the loving relationship that it was. Okay, so if you are having problems with somebody regarding that, I feel it's going to work itself out. Maybe some apologies, I feel, can be coming your way. Okay, so you want to hear from Miss Sheffield. Mrs. Sheffield, what do you have a message for Cindy, please? Mrs. Sheffield, do you have a message for Cindy? Sheffield, do you have a message, please, for Cindy? There we go. Okay, so we have something about being surrounded by loving animals. I feel like she connected more with animals in the physical world, but there could also be a certain animal that crossed over before her that she is letting you know that she has still that she has reunited with. So this could be either one of your pets or one of her pets. But I'm also getting a feeling from her that she trusted animals more than humans. Okay, so she's saying that that's what's, you see this? The cat, and nothing's phasing them. So I'm getting a feeling from her that she trusted animals more than she trusted humans. But she's letting you know that whatever this certain pet is, that she's letting you know, no worries. It's with her, and she's surrounded by animals. So I feel like she draws her, animals are drawn to her, and she kind of is drawing them in. And she's giving me the feeling that's because she trusted animals in the physical world more than humans. So she's playing with them all up there. She's having the time of her life up there, and she's surrounded by these animals. Okay, so that's her message to you, Cindy. Okay, Marie, you want to hear from Zarel. Okay, so let's get this going. Let's see what's surrounding you this week. Ooh, and it took off onto the floor. Go figure. Phoenix Rising, something coming back. Something that you thought was done is going to make a return. Let's see what that is regarding. Something you thought was over and done with. Something that you thought you'd taken care of. Something's rising back. So that when I get the Phoenix Rising, that's something coming back almost from like that was dealt with. It's no longer, shouldn't be an issue, but something is coming back. Let's see what it's about. All right, let's see what this is. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh. I generally only take two, but I have to take these because they've come out and it's going to be something important. Look at this. Okay, remember I said the Phoenix Rising? Something's coming back in your life that you thought you had dealt with that was over and done with. You see this? The Phoenix. So I've got it here and I've got it here and here. Okay. We've got the Phoenix, we've got the Throne, we've got the Lavender, we've got the Witch, and we've got the Villain. Whoa. So, I don't know what's going on with you, Murray, but there's something that's coming back. Something that was supposed to be dead and buried. I feel that this is a person that you thought you finally got out of your life. Well, guess what? This person's coming back into your life. Okay? It's like they're almost like coming back to say, I feel like this is relationship wise. This is a past relationship you had with somebody. They're coming back into the picture because I think there's a lot of jealousy over maybe a relationship that you're in with now, because they're saying that they have more potential than who you were with. It's almost like you've got to stand up to this. You've got to surround yourself with love, and you got to keep this at bay, okay? Because they're coming back for some kind of justice, feeling like they were wronged. And even though you feel like you may have taken care of that, they're painting you as a villain, okay? That you didn't maybe give them still all the answers that they wanted, and they're almost like trying to rewrite the story. So I feel like there could be possibly an X coming back around. I've got in your main, I got the Phoenix Rising, which tells me something coming back from the dead, something coming back that you thought that you had already taken care of and put to rest. And then I got the Phoenix here too. Okay, so the Phoenix is rising from the ashes. So something, and I feel like this is a past relationship coming back. They feel like you didn't handle it the way that you should have, or they still have questions. They feel like whatever this relationship is that you are in now, it's nothing compared to them, and they're going to try and show that to you. Okay, so you want to hear from Zarel. A message, please, for Mary. A message, please, for Mary. Whoa. Like, your spirits that are around you are strong. Okay? So this is Zarel. no such thing as death. So I don't know, like a lot of the times when I get this, to me, it feels like they still come earthbound, or they're earthbound, or visit often because they don't feel like they have died. But this is telling me he is specific. I think it's Zarella is a he. But Zarella is talking about this incident right there. It's not dead. Like in this person's mind, whoever this is that's coming back, they don't feel like, no, this is not over. This is not the way it's going to end. So that's just a validation. And then I have handing you a rose. Okay, there's no time where I am. Time is only on earth. So use your time wisely, basically, is what they are trying to say. You can't go back in time. You can only change from today forward. I think this is basically telling you, you got to let this situation go. Don't let this person back into your life. It's not going to be good for you. But this person is adamant they're going to come back. Okay, so before I start, Tia. T-dash, I got you. And you want to hear from Angie. Okay, I got you, Tia. Let me just scroll down here a bit. Okay, so, well, whatever that relationship is, there's somebody coming back. I feel like it's a relationship, but if you know who this is, it's your read, not mine. I'm not supposed to understand it. You are, but I got the feeling that it was some kind of close relationship. But whoever that is, they're coming back. They feel like they have unanswered, unfinished business, and things. They're not going to let it go now. You thought that they had let it go. No. Nope. 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 Okay, so Mississippi wants to hear from Buddy Owen. Hear from Buddy Owen. Let's see. Let's see what's surrounding you, Mississippi. Belva, it's a $10 super chat, US dollars. So one of the mods can tell you, please. Mississippi, what is surrounding Mississippi right now? If I don't see them, okay, mods, if I don't see it in chat, please save it for me to when I take a break, because I'm going to lose connection here. I want to keep a strong connection on the cards. So please, if people ask for a read, just give them the instructions. I can take about 4 or 5 more. Yes, I do have Miss Missy, Marie, and Tia's. But let's just save them, please, for when I take the break. Okay, Mississippi. Let me, okay. Okay, what's surrounding you? We got take off your mask. So when I get this card, it talks about you're hiding things. Something's being hidden. Maybe you're not discussing things or showing people what you should be showing them. I don't know. I'm almost getting like you're kind of fearful of telling somebody the truth, so you're hiding behind this mask. I don't know, but let's see what we get for clarification. Okay, clarification on taking off your mask, please, for Mississippi. Clarification, please, on take off your mask. Clarification, please, on taking off your mask. Oh, shoot. Okay. So we've got the Phoenix and the Lighthouse. This Phoenix is coming out. What is it with you guys? So we've got taking off your mask. To clarify that card, we've got the Phoenix. Something coming back that you thought was already taken care of. I just went through this with the last one. It's like the Phoenix is coming out today, so you guys got to be prepared. And the Lighthouse. Don't doubt your self-worth. Okay? So I feel like I feel like you're almost hiding something. So I think that this person, whoever this Phoenix is that's coming back into your life after a time of being away or something that you felt was already dealt with, is coming back to rear its ugly head. And they're going to try and make you doubt yourself. Okay? Maybe doubt why you did what you did and ended the friendship. I believe this is some kind of friendship. But don't ever doubt yourself. Okay? You did what you did for reasons, but this person is going to come back and try and rear their ugly head again. And they're going to try and make you doubt yourself. Please don't do that. Okay? They were in the past for a reason. You don't look backwards, you look forwards. Right? They're in your rear view for a reason. So you want a message from heaven from Buddy Owen. Buddy Owen, and they didn't fall. If they were meant to come out, they will come out. Buddy Owen, do you have a message, please, for Mississippi? A message, please, for Mississippi. There's one. Continue the shuffle. Standing next to you. Okay? So Owen, your buddy Owen is letting you know that he is surrounded around you. Even though you may not see him, he says you will feel him. He's going to, okay, he's telling me he's a prankster. So I don't know if he was a prankster in the physical world, but he's saying he's a prankster, and that's how you know he's around you, because he's going to be pulling pranks on you. When I get that, and I usually don't get that with this card, but he's bringing that forward. He says, believe me, you're going to know that it's me, because I'm the only one that would do something like that. So I feel like he may move something on you. He may make you trip, because he is constantly around you. Okay. So, but he's giving me, he's a prankster. So that's what you got to watch for. Almost like you're being punked. That's because he's around you and he's causing that to happen, and he wants to see you smile and laugh. Okay? So that's your message, my dear. Okay, Belva. Belva, I need a name, please, of who you would like a message from heaven from in Spirit Moon. So Donnie. Let me just... Grandma Emma. Okay, I got you. So I think I'm caught up. Okay, so who's next? Mel W. And wants to hear from Dad Tom. Okay, so let's see what's around you, Mel W. Mel W. What is surrounding Mel W? What is surrounding? Okay, Mel W, we have cycles. Okay, so when I get this card, it tells me that you are continuing to do the same thing over and over, expecting different results. So let's see the clarification cards for this. What is this regarding? What are the cycles regarding? Okay, let's clear the cards. I've still got an energy from... Okay. For Mel W, please. What is the cycles? Why is that cycles card there? Oops. Got a mirror. I gotta get closer to this table. Oh, sorry, you guys. Just let me readjust a bit here. W. Why is the cycles there, please, for MLW? Why is the cycles there, please, for MLW? Whoa, that was going to be a whole bunch that came out. Those two came, so we'll take them. Okay, we got something about a mirror, thorns, and red. This is usually telling me about looking through rose-colored glasses. Like somebody keeps doing the same thing over and over, and you keep forgiving, expecting different results. And it's almost like you got to keep forgiving this person over and over. But there's time. It's time you got to look in the mirror, because this is nothing but thorns for you. Okay, so. And I'm saying that there is a certain person in your life that keeps doing the same thing over and over and over. I see them continuing to be apologizing. And I don't like being blunt, but I'm telling you that this person is never going to change. Okay. The mistakes are going to continue to be made. The same mistakes are going to continue to be made. You got to continuously, accept apologies over and over and over. They're like a thorn in your side. This person's not going to change. So it's time you put your foot down with this person and tell them that enough's enough. Words are cheap. I want to see actions. And if I don't, then please just distance yourself, because it's a vicious cycle with this person. Okay, so you want to hear from your dad, Tom. And this person's not going to let you distance easily. It's like they're going to keep coming around. I keep getting that. So, okay, message from Tom, please, for Mel. Okay. So he's saying to you, Mel, if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So I feel like with this, when this card comes out, it's almost like they take some kind of responsibility for their passing. Either they were doing things that they shouldn't have been doing, or, you know, I get this a lot when people refuse medications or some kind of medical procedure that might help them, but the odds aren't good enough. So I feel like, I think he would have made a lot more changes in his lifestyle. And this, I get this a lot. Like right now, I'm seeing somebody smoking and drinking. And it's like, okay, you got a bad liver, you got to stop the drinking. And they just continue to drink or something. So I feel like when I get that, I feel like they're taking some kind of responsibility for their passing, that there's something that they could have done that they didn't do to maybe prolong their life. But I also am getting a feeling like there was things that he wanted to accomplish and do with family that he didn't get the chance to do because he procrastinated. I feel like he's telling me he was a procrastinator. So, and he's basically apologizing for that. And that if he would have known, like, I think he didn't take it seriously, that, like, it's like somebody being diagnosed with diabetes, but they refuse to take the needles. Like, that would be me. And then dying because of it. So I feel like there's some kind of contribution that he made to his passing, something that he might have did or not done, but he's taking some kind of responsibility. But he's also saying too that he wishes that he would have done the things that he wanted to do with family, and he procrastinated too long. Okay? He's sorry for that. He's apologizing for that. Okay, so that's for you, Mel W. Okay, K. Mitch. Let's see what's surrounding you, K. Mitch. K. Mitch, what is surrounding you? You need to hear about what's surrounding you. K. Mitch. 2. Oh boy. What do you have? Self-love and letting go. So I feel like you're putting all the things that are important to you on hold because there's something that you can't let go of. You're paying more attention to trying to keep hold of this than taking care of yourself. So let's see what that's about. Okay, Mitch. What is that about? There's a reason why 2 came out. What about this self-love? What is that about right now? Oh, I need cards on the self-love. Why is the self-love there? Give us some clarification on the self-love. Self-love. Why is that self-love there for K Mitch, please? Wow, I think that's going to be too many. Oh, that's way too many. We'll see what's there. There's a castle. Time for healing. Oh my gosh. The sun. Something new. The castle. It's time for healing, not war. So I feel like there's something going on there. Gray endings. Okay, so this is an ending of something. This is the letting go. Okay, I'm going to keep these for both cards. I'm not putting them back because there's just too much here. But I'm getting the gray, I'm getting the castle, I'm getting the sun, new beginnings, warm and new beginnings. I got the confidence in the lioness, like you're not having the confidence in yourself that you can overcome this. That goes with the not letting go. The clover, release your guilt. I feel like you're being the villain in somebody's story and you're taking the brunt of the blame for this where you shouldn't be. You got to let that go. Okay. You got to release the guilt that you have over this and let people say what they need to say about you to make themselves feel better. But you got to let this go for your own sanity. Letting go. You got to let it go. Self-love. I feel that there was an ending of some kind, and I'm getting the lioness. I feel like this is a relationship. If it's not happening, it's coming. And you just got to let it go. Take it for what it is and let it go. Because I feel like you're not going to heal until you let that go. Okay? And it's some kind of ending that's happened. It's an ending. So whatever this is that ended, there's brighter things coming your way. Okay? But you got to let it go because you're beating yourself up over it, which allows others to make you the villain. Okay? You got to get rid of this guilt that you feel over it. Things happen for a reason. And you got to get your confidence back that you're handling things the way that they were meant to be handled. Okay? Wow, that was a lot. So, okay, Mitch, you want to hear from Grandma Zelda. Grandma Zelda, do you have anything that you would like to add to this for K Mitch? I'm going to take a break after this, you guys, because I got to turn down my heat. It's boiling in here. Okay, K Mitch. Zelda, Grandma Zelda, do you have a message, please, for K Mitch? Message for K Mitch, please. There goes one. Oh, there goes 2. You are getting a bonus today, K Mitch. Okay, I'm sorry, please forgive me. So she is asking for your forgiveness for something. I'm almost feeling like maybe there was a misunderstanding before she passed that wasn't resolved, or something that you were expecting her to say or do that wasn't resolved before her passing. And she's saying she's very sorry for that. She's begging for your forgiveness, actually. And again, if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So again, it's like she's sorry for either, it's almost like, I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me type thing. And she's asking for your forgiveness for that. And she's also, this tells me that she takes some kind of responsibility too for her passing. That maybe she didn't, maybe she was a smoker or something like that, and she knew she had to quit smoking, and she didn't. So to me, it's like she wants to let you know, if she knew that she was going to pass when she did, she would have done a lot of things differently. Okay. And she's asking for your forgiveness. Okay. So we are going to take a 5-minute break, you guys, just so I can go and turn down my heat because it is boiling hot in here. And I think that's what's contributing to my headache. But I feel like there's something more there too. And I feel it already vibrating in the cards. There's something. So I don't know, between the ones that I have coming up, I've got Crime Curious, Courtney, Miss Missy, Marie, Lori, Tia, Belva, and Spirit Moon. There's going to be something coming out, you guys. Please don't say it in chat because I don't want to know which one until I get to it. But I feel that there's something coming with maybe possibly an injury or something to the head. I'll know when I get to it. My ancestors will let me know. But there, it's here, and it's been here for a bit. I keep getting this to the head. So let's take a 5-minute break, you guys. Let me just put up a banner that we're on a 5-minute break. So you guys can go potty, go make a coffee, do something, get your, do I have Corey H in? Okay. Corey H, I don't have you in yet. Okay. I'm adding you, Corey H. Cassie. Baba Cassie. Okay, I got you. Baba Cassie. Baba, I know something in Ukraine. Baba. Okay, girly girl from Florida. I got you, and you want to hear from Mike. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go for a quick run to the bathroom, turn down my heat, and heat up my coffee, and I will be right back. Hello, 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 everybody. Yes, I've got Belva, Spirit Moon, Corey H, and Girly Girl that were added after Tia. Yes, happy Valentine's Day to everybody tomorrow. I still haven't figured out. I'm going to have to go shopping today. I still haven't figured out what to get myself for Valentine's Day. I can take one or two more. That's it, though. Lori Engen, I got you too. You want to hear from Dad Doug? You're on there. So who is left? Crime Curious, Courtney Anchors, Miss Missy, Marie, Lori, Egan, Engen, Tish, Tia Dash, Belva, Spirit Moon, Corey H, and Girly Girl. I've got room for maybe one or two more, and then that will be it. Chocolate covered pretzels. Hint, hint. Hello, Sandra. Good morning. Or good afternoon now here. Well, I do have to go out and get some more candles. Hello, Alma. Yeah, I do have to go out and get a few things this afternoon. So, but also what I got you guys are these little labels. And I'm going to try this on top of the tarot cards that I got. So I can put the keywords. Instead of having to read the whole paragraph thing, I'm going to put keywords. And hopefully that helps me connect maybe a little bit more with them. I'm going to try it. I don't know if I'm ever going to connect with tarot. I'm more drawn to the oracle that I use, and my ancestor deck above and beyond anything else is my ancestor deck, because that was specially made for me based on my ancestors. So I know I've got a lot of emails lately of people asking if I can tell them what's on my cards so they can make their own deck. That's not how they work. You have to have your own deck made based off of your own ancestors. Any other way is just disrespectful to spirit, and you may be inviting something in that you don't want or you can't get rid of. Where that's shown, it's given, and that's how the ancestor deck works. It's based on your personal ancestors. It's made by your elders for you, or older people in your family that know of your ancestors that have passed and what they did while they were here in the physical world. That's how you base your deck off of. So I have given a lot of information out to people. So on how to get the deck made, please make it correctly so you do not invite spirit in that may be a little upset with you for not doing it the right way. Okay, that's how a pure ancestor deck is made. It's very spiritual, and it's very connected to the reader because it's based off of the reader's ancestors. So you can't use what I've got on my cards and just throw them into a deck and call them an ancestor deck. It doesn't work like that. They're all based, each one of my cards is based off of something that my ancestors who have crossed over have done when they were in the physical world. And that's how my ancestors let me know how that card correlates in the read that I'm doing. I get it intuitively from them, and they tell me, no, just because it says child, that is not a child. That is, this person is childlike. Or if it is a child, they show me that it is actually a child. So it is based on your own ancestors, and they are the ones that give you the information that you need to how it properly correlates with the read that you're doing and who you are reading. So please be respectful about it and make your deck properly. I don't want to see anybody invite something in that they can't get rid of. Oh, thank you, Mary. It is. It's a very powerful deck if made properly and respected the way that an ancestor. Don't forget, you are basing your deck on your ancestors. So if you go against what your ancestors who are in spirit, want, they could invite something in that you don't want. So that's why I say you've got to respect the deck and respect your ancestors to get that respect back and not get something uninvited come through. I have. I'm not keen on it. My sister does more of that, and we may do that. But I don't base. I mean, if things come through, things come through. I can basically, like when my sister's doing a spirit box, she watches for what I say, because I will tell her, sister, stop, clear it, stop. There's something trying to come through that's evil. And that's what I'm getting intuitively. My ancestors protect me. So she relies on me for that. And I rely on her for, she knows how to use those boxes. I have used it once, and I got a couple of apps on my phone, but I haven't found that it was really for me. So that's how I'll answer that. I rely heavily. I'm highly intuitive, but I ask my ancestors for everything, because they're not going to steer me wrong. They have a vested interest in seeing me do well, because this deck is based upon them. So they, in the spirit form, they don't want information coming out that's not true or not right. That's why when people ask me to do a read on a missing person, that's my go-to deck. My first read is always done with that deck, so my ancestors can connect with the person who's missing or murdered or whatever. They can get that connection going before we turn to the oracle cards, where then I still intuitively ask for their guidance. So it's very uplifting in a lot of ways. So I don't know if it so much as scares me. I just question a lot of the time. And that's why you'll see with my sister, I'll say, sister, shut it down. It doesn't scare me, because I know I'm protected, and I'm protected not only by my ancestors, I'm protected by my guardian angels, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, by God Almighty. I am well protected. I meditate before any of these reads, and before I do reads, between reads, I do protect myself. I'm heavily protected, and I know my ancestors will protect me, as well as my hubby, who has crossed over, keeps me very well protected. So it's not that it scares me. It's just I don't like sometimes what tries to come through, or sometimes I will get another spirit that's not so good trying to impersonate another. So I don't like that. And they don't like it when I catch on. So yeah, and there is a link to my sister's channel. She does all that stuff over there. We may team up and do that, but I'm going to have a lot of protection with me. There have been a lot of things that come through that are good, that are helpful. But you just got to learn, and it's my ancestors that teach me to learn the good from the bad, because spirit can come in the form of evil if you allow that in. And that's why I say, when you're using an ancestor deck, or you call a deck an ancestor deck, make sure that it's actually an ancestor deck and it was done properly, because you can invite unwanted spirit. Okay, so let's get back to the read, you guys. I think I'm all caught up. The last one that put in a request is Girly Girl. Am I all caught up, mods? I love you too, Missy. We are going to get going again. I'm curious. Wants to hear from Woody. Okay, I'm curious. Let's see what is surrounding you. Okay, let's give them a quick clear before we start again. The headache has gone. It comes and goes. It's almost like whatever spirit this is, it's like, come on, get to me. I have something to say. So one of you who has asked from a message from heaven is going to get some other info that's going to come through with that. I'm acknowledging you. Please wait your turn. Please let me know and let it subside quickly so I can get your messages out. Please don't say nothing in chat about who you are that connects with that. I do not want any influence. Okay, but believe me, you're going to know when it's you, when it's connected with you or the person who has passed that you've asked to hear from, because I will get that instant headache back again. Okay, so Crime Curious, you want to hear from Woody, but let's see what is surrounding you right now. Thank you, Sandra, for subbing. Whoa, there is a lot. I can't take all these because it would be just too much for these to come out. But just keep this in mind, Crime Curious. Something about a hole in a soul and cycles. Things repeating, things hurting your heart. The cycle continues. You got to discover what purpose this person served in your life. And I've got entrapment. They're trying to hold you back from something. That was a quick mini all in itself. But that's just too many. But I feel like that is all. Oh, and it just went on the floor. Let me grab it. So you do still have two. Alchemy and sadness. There's a lot of sadness from things that are unresolved from your past. I feel like it said here, there's some holes in your heart that haven't been healed yet. So let's see what the clarification card's on for the alchemy and sadness, please. Clarification on the alchemy and sadness. I got the lioness. Whoops, that one fell. Feast. It's almost like you've paid already enough. You've paid enough already. And we got the feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Yeah. So there's this sadness that's still in your heart surrounding, like, I believe this is all correlating with the other cards that came out. But it's broken it down into two. I feel like there's a lot of things still surrounding you that you haven't dealt with from the past. You need to deal with those and put them in the place where they belong. I feel like there's some things there that, with the sadness, that you're not ready to let go of yet. And I don't think it's the right time to let go of. I don't think that you've learned everything that you needed to learn from this yet. It's still weighing heavy on your heart. So I do feel that there's more healing that needs to be done from this before the sadness is going to leave you, but also that you've learned your lessons well. Okay. And it's time to slow down, one thing at a time. I feel like you're trying to deal with too much at once. And I do feel like there's a certain issue that you have to deal with, and it's a very touchy subject or a very touchy situation where you don't want to make the same mistake. So you've really got to spend a little bit more time. It is still going to keep this sadness around you for a bit, but I think that you're doing the right thing by taking your time and really evaluating that before you make final decisions on it, okay? But just know that things are going to get better, and taking your time to do it right, you're doing it the right way. And sometimes, like with the holes in the heart that had came out and all that story, sometimes there's things that just don't heal. No matter how hard you try, they just don't. And that's going to be something that you're going to have to accept. And I think that's what's keeping this sadness around you. Because no matter what you've done, it's just not healing you. You can't heal from it. Some things aren't meant to be healed from. They're just... You got to learn to live with it and the sadness that surrounds it. And I think you're having a hard time with that. Okay, so Woody, do you have a message, please, for Crime Curious? Ooh. See this? I'll always point you in the right direction. So it's almost like him saying, like, what would I do? And I think it has a lot to do with your whole mini here. I feel like Woody might have maybe given you the advice that you relied on when he was here in the physical world. And he's saying that just think what I would do, and you'll know which direction to go in. He may give you a sign, like, should I buy the black coat or the white coat? You know, like, there's going to be signs that he's going to give you in which way that you should go. Know that he's still surrounding you and still trying to help guide you from the other side. He says, I haven't left you. I'm still here. Okay? But he's acknowledging this situation too that you're going through. And he says, think about what I would say. Okay? Courtney. Courtney. And you want to hear from your dad, Mike. Okay, so let's see what's surrounding you right now, Courtney. No, who's wild? Okay, you got wild. Let's see what's surrounding. Let's see what's surrounding that. Why is the wild card there for Courtney? Why is the wild card there for Courtney? Why is the wild card there? 2 just flew out. They did not go on the floor. Thank you. Okay, we got the sword and we got the stars. Okay, it's changes that need to be made because for wishes to come true. So with this, the wild, I think that this is telling me that things are still very much up in the air with something. I don't think it's time for any major decisions. Okay, because there's changes that need to be made and changes that are also coming. And when I get the wild, it's almost like, I never expected that. Like something really out there that you never would have expected. And I also feel like sometimes you're careless. Okay. But I also see that there's some changes that you want and there's some changes that are coming. Okay. And the changes that are coming are things that you have been wishing for. But you got to start manifesting those and paying attention to those things that you really, really want for these changes to come. They're going to come regardless, but you got to focus on what is more important to you. If you've got a choice of 2 to make, always take the second one, because I'm getting that to take the second choice that you're going to have, because if the first choice was the right one, there wouldn't be a second choice offered. Okay. So this tells me always take the second choice, the second thing that you're offered, not the first. Okay, so changes are coming for you. These are going to be things that you've wanted, maybe had been afraid to do before. You're going to go a little bit on the wild side. Okay, so Dad, Mike, do you have a message, please, for Courtney? Courtney would like a message. Okay. And I was compelled to do a second shuffle by your dad. So your dad is letting you know that he now I have no pain. So I feel like he was suffering around the time of his death, and he's letting you know now that he has crossed over, now that he is in the spirit world, that there's nothing like that is affecting him. He is free and clear of any pain. Okay, so whatever ailed him here in the physical world no longer affects him over there. Okay, also telling me that he is constantly around you. He surrounds himself around you. You may feel like a brush on your cheek or something touch you, but there's nothing there. He's saying, that's me. So he's letting you know that he is constantly around you and to watch for those things. Okay, Courtney, that is for you. Miss Missy. Miss Missy. Oh, crap, you guys. What did I do? I thought there was just 2 top cards. Hang on a second. That's me not paying attention. I put them in the wrong piles. They're so close, these cards. Just make sure that there's no more. I put them in the wrong pile. Okay. Let's try this again. Somebody's trying to confuse me. Miss Missy, what do we have for you, Miss Missy? What do we have that's surrounding you, Missy? Whoa. Okay, we got help from above. Generally, that would mean from the other side, from spirit, but I'm not getting that with this. I'm getting somebody who has a deep emotional connection to you, somebody that is above you or feels like they are above you, is offering you some help. So let's see. Clarification on help from above, please. Okay, slowing down. That one almost got burnt. Okay, I got the flower and I got the feast. With the help from above, I feel like this is somebody, this could almost be somebody in a position of authority, I'm almost getting, but there's some deep emotional connection here. So this could be with buying a new property, a job, like your boss or something, somebody who is higher up than you is coming to help you with something. And it has to do with celebrating yourself. And there's also something about it's time to be honest. So I feel like somebody's going to come to you with some honesty. Deep emotional feelings, honesty. Oops. And it's going to come as a shock to you. And this is somebody above you. Generally, I would take this as spirit, but it's not. It's somebody above you that has maybe some deep emotional feelings regarding you. They're going to come clean. And it's, you got to slow down. You got to celebrate yourself and you got to choose wisely. So there's some choices that are coming. Somebody's going to be coming to you with some deep emotional feelings. A new love, maybe. I don't know, but it's somebody that like is going to be there to help you. Is going to get you. You're going to, somebody that wants to take all your worries away is what I'm getting. Okay, from Mama. Mama, do you have a message, please, for Missy? A message for Missy, please. Message for Missy. Mama, do you have a message for Missy, please? A message for Missy, please. I'm being told to take this one. I can't. Well, you guys are going to see it. Oh, there we go again. Okay. I was being told to take this one. So Mama is saying something about you have nothing to feel guilty about. So I don't know if there is something that was left unsaid or undone before her passing, that, or something that you feel guilty about with her passing. She's saying it's not your fault. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And I think it's something that still bothers you, that you didn't have a chance. And I feel it's verbal. I feel like you didn't have a chance to say something that should have maybe been said. But she's saying that you have nothing to feel guilty about. So you got to let that guilt and worry go. Or maybe she's saying don't feel guilty about this. Go forward. But she's saying don't feel guilty. Did I put them in the right piles? Yes. You'd almost think I was colorblind or something because they're not. Well, they're close, but. Okay, Marie wants to hear from Grandma Jane. Okay, Marie, let's see what's around you. There was 2 that tried to flip. Let's see what's around Marie, please. What is surrounding Marie? What is surrounding Marie? What is surrounding? There we go. Patience. Patience and help from above again. Patience, help from above. Somebody's coming in to save you from something, Marie. Okay, so can you give me some clarification, please, on the help from above and the patience for Marie? Why are those 2 cards there for Marie, please? Give us some clarification on why those 2 cards are there for Marie. No. Releasing guilt. Oh boy. We've got the morning, we've got the phoenix, and we got the clover. Burn some bridges. Again, I believe that this is earthbound. Deep emotional feelings. I do believe that you are going to get some kind of reassurance from spirit world, maybe in your card when it comes out. But I do feel like the emotions are earthbound. So there's an emotional issue that is earthbound with you that you're going to have some patience with. And I'm seeing it here that every day is a new day. Okay, so I'm getting the morning. I've also got the phoenix that tells me that something is coming back from the past. Something that you thought you were over and done with, something that was finished is making it, it's rearing its head. And this person's going to try and make you feel guilty about something. And I've got a lot of fire in here too. So almost like you burned me. They're going to try and blame you for burning them. And it's like, oh gosh, again. But today's a new day. You got to let this go. You got to learn how to deal with this person and put an end to this once and for all. Because I almost feel like somebody's trying to make you feel guilty for them getting burnt. And this doesn't have to mean physically burnt by a fire, like burnt in something like I got ripped off buying that car, or this person burnt me. You know what I mean? This person's coming back and still blaming you. So you got to let it go, and you got to end this once and for all. Like, it's done. It's over with. Stop it. Try and have as much patience with this person as you can. I feel like you already have, but it keeps coming back up. So you got to put an end to it once and for all. So you want to hear from Grandma Jane. Grandma Jane. I think Grandma Jane is telling me she has a message for you regarding this. So if you're not quite sure what it is, she's going to make sure you know what the cards are talking about. I've got 2. Soulmates, something about soulmates. And usually when I pull this, I will say that you and your grandmother are soulmates, but I'm getting that it has to do with this. So something about this could be that you were very close to somebody, or this could be a relationship that you once had, or very, very good friends, almost sister-like, that you're being blamed for something. That's what I'm getting for that one. Okay. And I'm also getting, I'm sorry, please forgive me. So she's apologizing for something that she feels she didn't get a chance to apologize to you for while she was still in the physical world. So she is asking for your forgiveness now for that. She wishes that she could have done more, she said. I don't know why she just said that, but she's saying, I'm sorry, I wish I could have done more. But this, she's also letting you know that this has something to do with some kind of soulmate issue. Okay? Yeah, get that out of your life once and for all. Like, stop it. It's done. It's over with. Stop bringing it up. It's not relevant anymore. Okay, Tia Dash wants to hear from Angie. So Tia Dash wants to hear from Angie. So let's see what is surrounding you. Whoa, you got two that have come out. I will take both. Okay, we got entrapment and victim conscientious. What? I don't know what's going on around you, but I'm seeing somebody being a victim of somebody else's entrapment. Okay, let's get some clarification. Give me some clarification, please, on the victim consciousness and the entrapment. Why? You got a story. Wow. Usually I will not take this many, but these are coming out for a reason. Let me just grab a sip of my coffee. Okay, so with this victim, somebody's trying to portray themselves as a victim, but there's been somebody entrapped in something. So I almost feel like somebody's a victim to somebody's entrapment. I've got the stars. I've got the mural. I've got the garden. I've got the dragons, slaying them dragons. I've got a tree, and I've got a library. I can't say that word for some reason. So the library tells me about you need to learn. Okay, so stop letting people call the shots. Stop letting people use you like a puppet. Okay, and with that, I've got I've got this entrapment, and I've got the slaying, and I've got this people trying to play you like a fiddle. And you got to fight back. You can't just, this isn't something that you're just going to be able to let it go and it's just going to work itself out and it'll go away. No, you've got to take care of this. Like this person is playing somebody as a fiddle. So this could be even somebody that's close to you, but they're trapped. And they're a victim of somebody's entrapment. So I don't know if somebody has tried to blame you for something or draw you into something that you should have no part of, but they're going to try and make it all your fault. You got to let these people go. You got to get them the hell out of your life. Burn some bridges, girl. Because there's going to be something that comes of this if you let it continue the way it is. And you see this, how the house in the back is burning? It's going to burn you bad if you don't put an end to this and this entrapment. It's almost like somebody is like, what I'm being given from my ancestors is, it's almost like an ultimatum. It's almost like, if you don't do this, what do you call that? If you don't do this, I'm going to do this. And if you do that, I'm going to do this. And it's like a constant battle, round and round and round and round. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to pin something on you. They're trying to make you their fall guy. But you got to turn that around. You got to burn these. You got to burn this bridge and just stay the hell away from these people, because I feel like it's not going to stop. It's going to continue to play out. It's always going to be your fault. It's always going to be something that you've done. Okay. It's never going to be their fault. Okay. And I've got the stars. You got to manifest what you want. It's what you give the most energy to is what you're going to get. So you got to start putting your energy somewhere else. And I think it's getting off this Ferris wheel that you're on, because I feel somebody is entrapped. Somebody's being trapped and somebody's being a victim of entrapment. If it's not you, it's somebody close to you. Got to put an end to that. Got to stop it. Okay, so you want to hear from Angie. Angie, do you have a message, please, for Tia? She tells me I'm going to shuffle one more, but I was told to take that card, and I feel it relates to that. Take that one, take that one. I kept getting take that one. But I will take another one that she can personally throw out for you. There we are. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me at all, coming from her to you, because she still feels very connected to you. It's almost like you finished each other's sentences, or you knew what each other were thinking. She says, we still have that connection, so please pay attention to it. Learning over here. Now, I don't know if this person here is, Angie was this victim that they were talking about, but I feel she is saying that she is learning more and more about this situation since her passing. She sees everything, okay? But she's also saying here that you guys are still connected. So anytime you need to speak to her, speak to her. Go to a quiet place, speak to her, and she's going to try and give you what you need to hear. Okay, so I feel a very strong connection there. Wrong pile, Willow. So I hope that makes sense to you. It's weird that so many cards came out, but they come out like that because it's something you need to hear, right? So Lori Engine wants to hear from Dad Doug. Okay, Lori, let's see what's surrounding you. Let's see what's surrounding you. Woo. Having faith. I feel like you're almost ready to give up on something, Lori. Let's see. Some clarification. Another story. Clarification on the half faith. Okay, so I got the protest, the sun, and the villain. A villain. Why are people treating people like this? You got to have faith, and I believe that this is with this. Like, you're always the villain in somebody's story, and I think that this is one particular individual that keeps coming back and attacking you over and over. It's time you put a stop to it, okay? And it's like, the more you let it go on without confronting it head on, the longer it's going to take for this to stop, okay? It's like, you got to take back your own happiness. You got to paint a different picture about what is not only around you, but what you let into your life. I feel like this person is very jealous of you, takes a lot of credit for things that you do, and then makes you a villain. Like, oh, look, she's trying to copy me. Meanwhile, it was like your idea. I'm getting a lot of that here. And it's because they are very jealous and envious of you. Okay. So you got to protest against this. This is what it is. You got to gather your friends together and make a plan. Make a plan. Like, let's start this. Let's say this and see what this person does so you can out them. Okay. Protesting something means you want something to come to an end. And I believe it's this. Okay. You got to put an end to this person always making you a villain. And the only way to do that sometimes is to set them up. Okay. And have faith that is going to make a major change. I think this person is going to come to you and apologize. Once she's called out and found out, there's going to be a big apology coming your way. I see her begging for forgiveness for you, but have faith that that's going to happen. Things are about to change in your favor. Okay. So you want to hear from your dad, Doug. Doug, it's not your fault. So I don't know what you're blaming yourself for. I don't know if it has to do with this, but I see your dad saying, please tell her it's not her fault. So whatever this is that you're taking the blame for, that's not your fault, you got to stop. Okay. Your dad is telling you from the other side, It's not your fault. Don't take the blame. And I think it's connected to this somehow. So this could be a family affair type thing. Maybe something that has been going on since your dad's passing, but I feel it's somehow connected. He's saying it's not your fault. Stop taking the blame. And I got that too with this villain card, okay? Somebody's always trying to make you out to be a villain. He's saying it's not your fault. Put an end to it. Stop it. Okay, so he's standing behind you and standing beside you as you take that leap. So know that. Okay, Lori, that was for you. Belva. Belva, we are going on to Belva. Belva, let's see. And you want to hear from Grandma Emma. Let's see what is around you. What's surrounding Belva, please. What is surrounding Belva, please? Okay, so discovering your purpose in life and rejection. So I'm feeling almost, I'm going to listen, but I feel like you're feeling like you're never good enough. Like you're always, somebody's always rejecting you. You feel like you've got something to give or add to something, but your thoughts and wants are always rejected. And you don't know why. So let's see why those cards are there. It's almost like, why doesn't it ever go my way? I'm getting that intuitively from my ancestors. It's almost like a constant battle with something. I'm getting this. Clarification, please. I want to discover your purpose and rejection. Whoa. Okay. Another story. Yeah, see, I got this in the reverse. I don't usually read them in reverse, but I'm going to leave it there because I got that feeling already. Okay, so I've got confidence in the sword. Somebody keeps knocking down anything that you try to do or anything you bring to the table. Somebody keeps trying to knock you down for it. That's where the rejection is coming in. It's like you've discovered a purpose in something and then somebody knocks you down. No. That's not the direction we want to go. No, that's not right. No, that doesn't make sense. It's like you're constantly being put down for something. Okay, and I feel like you got to have more confidence in yourself. Okay, because you're allowing these people to be able to do this to you. The sword talks about changing this. Stand up for yourself, okay? And I got the escape. Escapist in reverse, okay? Come home to yourself. It's in reverse. I feel like you're not being true to yourself. It's like you want to put up a fight and say, hey, enough. I have something to say and I want to be heard. I feel like you just fade into the background or you just walk away from it instead of confronting it. And that's not helping. That's allowing them to continue doing what they're doing and allowing them to keep rejecting everything that you put forth. Okay? So again, the Phoenix rising. This has come up so much today. Something coming from the past. Okay? And a storm. The hurricane has to end. So in this instance with the Phoenix and this that I'm getting now, it's like what you've put up with in the past has to come to an end. You have to finally weather this storm and stand up for yourself and say, look it, this is what I bring to the table. This is why, and I'm going to be heard. You got to stop rejecting everything I say because maybe you're scared of it being the truth. That's what I'm finding. I feel like people are rejecting things that you are saying or bringing to the table because they're scared of what you're saying. Maybe because it's what you're saying is the truth. Some people don't like the truth, but I feel you got to put your foot down. Okay. You got to put your foot down. You will weather this storm and come out smelling like roses. See the crown? Put your crown back on. Stop just letting people do what they want to do. Stop being this escapist. Stop just letting it go. You got to confront it for it to change. Okay, so Grandma Emma. Oop, there it goes. Again, if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived life differently. When I get this card, it's taking some kind of responsibility for their passing. I feel like okay, I'm getting, this is my headache. Did she pass something to do with the head? Because I'm getting poor blood flow or like some kind of something happening in the head, It could be a dementia, something like that. But I feel like it's something to do with that. She wasn't thinking clearly. Or she could no longer think clearly. Something to do with the head. That's where I'm getting my headache from. So I don't know if she put off going and getting herself checked or taking care of an issue. But I feel that this is something that finally affected her brain. Sorry for coughing in the middle of that. I'm getting, this is the head thing. I'm getting that it's almost like she went into a state where she couldn't even think clearly anymore. So I don't know what she is apologizing for. She doesn't want to say. But she's saying that she could have done things differently. And that could have made a difference. But I'm getting something with the head because that's where I'm getting my headache. Okay, my dear. So that was for you. Spirit man, you are up. There's one. I gotta continue to finish the shuffle. Spirit moon. Oh gosh. Only you, Spirit moon. Sexual arts. Sex appeal. Oh, he's about to find out about you. Let me tell you about you, Spirit moon. Let me tell you about it. Uh-oh. Are you getting nervous now, Spirit moon? Should we just... I think I'll take a sip of my coffee. I don't even know if I want to do this one. Oh, gosh. We're about to learn about Spirit moon. Okay, here we go. Clarification, please, on the sexual arts. Why is that card there for Spirit moon? Spirit moon. Okay, we got to clear these because there's other energies trying to come through. Velvet made me cry about me. So true. I know exactly who to. Aw, I'm sorry I made you cry, Belva. But I'm glad that you understand where and who that's coming from. Like I said, sometimes I don't understand, but the message isn't meant for me. It's for you. Oh, I wish I could give you a hug, girl. Okay. Spirit moon. Here we go. Oh, gosh. There goes one. It went flying over there. I will get it. Spirit moon. Why is the sexual arts there for Spirit moon? Well, let's get the one. Lioness. You've earned your stripes. Oh, boy. Oh, gosh, we got a story. We are going to learn so much about Spirit moon. Sorry, Spirit moon. You know what you open yourself up to when you get me to do a read, and there is a story to tell here. Okay. Justice is coming. We got the sexual arts. Justice is coming. Expectations. Thorns. Gray. Oh my gosh. And lionless. Okay, somebody who did you dirty in the past is about to pay for what they did. Comes with the thorns and the witch. Okay, the witch stands for justice coming. Okay, so I don't know if you've made tons of changes in your life. I feel like almost like somebody broke your heart, and this person is about to be paid back tenfold with this new you. I'm seeing new you. Justice coming. This person's going to regret the way that they treated you. It's like, look at me now. Don't you wish you could have this? Oh my God, Spirit Moon. Oh, where things were dark and gray. Okay. Newness coming in. Okay. You have a guardian angel that is going to make things happen, that are going to bring things your way that you're not expecting. And you're going to stop accepting things that are said, I think, by this dude. Brown hair, kind of long. It's like, look at me now. And you've got like a guardian angel here that's going to follow you, that's following you around, that is making all this happen. So it's like, when you get a feeling, I almost like, you get a feeling sometimes like, wow, I didn't expect that. Well, that's your guardian angel making things happen that are unexpected. Okay, so which was once gray is turning around. Wishing that they could be you now, or be with you now. Oh boy. No, I'm sorry. No, not doing it. Spirit Moon, I'm gonna say this the best way I can, that only you're gonna understand. Okay. Sorry about how quick things were sometimes. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's move on. But yeah, it's like this person, and I feel like this is a past relationship, is obsessed with you. And it's like, oh my God, like really having it thrown in his face now that the way he treated you was not the right way. And if he only had a chance, now he wants a chance now, but it's like, you're having no part of that. It's like, no, you did what you did and caused me the grief that you did. Well, eat your heart out. But he's apologizing for things that didn't last very long. And I don't know why that's coming in. Maybe he thinks that's why you ended the relationship. I don't know, but he brought that in, and that's the nicest way I could say it. That's the nicest way that I could say that. Okay. Donnie or his daughter. You want a message from Donnie or his daughter? A message from Donnie or his daughter, please, for Spirit Moon. You got 2, 3. You're getting bonuses. Don't be afraid. See the emotional? The water tells me about emotional. So there's still things that you are worried about emotionally. And he's telling you, this is Donnie telling you, don't be afraid. Just like the waves have to hit the rocks, they always come back stronger. So he's saying, don't be afraid. Whatever it is, that this emotional thing that you're going through, you're going to get through it, and you're going to come back stronger than ever. He's also saying that he sends you loving signs through nature. So watch for that. The feathers, the butterflies, the cardinals. Watch for that. When you see that, he's letting you know, I am here and I am around you. Okay. And there is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. And he's offering you a red rose. He's telling you, make every minute on the earth count. Okay. Don't give time to things that don't benefit you or that hurt you. Okay. And don't be afraid of moving forward either. Because just like the waves are always going forward, you need to go forward. Okay. So, oh, thank God that one's out of the way. Sorry, Spirit Moon. Corey H. So who's this 1 minute man, Spirit Moon? He wants back in your life. Okay, Corey H. And you want to hear from Baba Cassie. Baba Cassie, which is, I've just learned, is grandma. Baba Cassie. Cassie. Patience. Something about patience. Let's see. Whoa. What is going on with the patience? Whoa. Jeez, everybody's getting a story today, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, down here. Okay, something about patience. Nostalgia, sun, the castle, the mural, and stars. Patience, wanting something better. I feel like there's things that aren't happening as fast as you want them to happen. Okay? Some things that you want to change in life that aren't happening or aren't happening the way that they should be. And you're losing some patience with this. Things aren't going as quickly as you want, but it's saying that you gotta slow down. You gotta take things day by day and think of choices before you make them, because once they're made, they're not going to be undone. And I usually get this when it's like, I just want to get out of here. I want to move. So I'm going to sell my house. You sell it and then you regret it. Or like, I want to get rid of this car. I want a truck. You get rid of the car and then wish that you never had. So this is the feeling that I'm getting. Those were just hypothetical, but I'm getting a feeling like you got to really watch what you do. I know you want things to change quickly, but there's a reason why they're not changing as quick as you want them to right now. And that's where the patience is coming in. Okay. So if you have patience, you'll be able to set things in priority. Okay. Because if not, I see you getting burnt by something. You got to put priority status on things and in the order that they need to happen. Okay. Because if you try to jump from this without skipping this step, you're going to end up getting burnt. Okay. So think about what you really do want, the wishes and dreams that you really do want to achieve, and don't jump steps to get there quickly because you'll end up getting yourself burnt. Okay. So you got to slow down. You got to have patience and really think about it. Okay. So Corey H. Baba Cassie. Baba Cassie. Do you have a message, please, for Corey H? I'm not dead. When I get this is somebody who was very stubborn in the physical world, and they know that they've become spirit, but they still haven't accepted it. I think she's content where she is, but with that being said, I think that she's saying, well, I can pretty much do what I want up here. I can go and visit Earth. I can watch over my loved ones. I can send loving messages in certain ways. So the only thing is I'm invisible. I'm not dead. So she's letting you know that she feels like she can still do everything that she did in the physical world, except for be seen or partake and be seen. So she still feels she's still very much a part of what's going on here in the physical world, especially when it comes to you. Okay. Girly girl wants to hear from Mike. Girly girl, what's around? Oh, okay, girly girl. Well, it kind of matches up with your name, right? Inner child. So when I get this, it's almost like you're not living an adult life. It's almost like you try and approach, even though you're adult, you still try to approach things sometimes in a childlike manner. And I get that, and I'm not, that's no disrespect. I feel like you do that sometimes because I'm getting a feeling like you don't know how to react to certain things. So you try to be silly, like a child about it, because you're afraid almost of saying or doing the wrong thing. So it's like you try to put a different spin on things because you're afraid that you're going to say or do something wrong. So this inner child comes out where you make it playful or funny. So there's always an out where you can say, oh, no, 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 I was just joking. Like I was, you tend to, things that are bothering you or things that are difficult for you, you try to put a different spin on it. Just so you always have a back out. Like, it's hard to explain, but let's get some clarification. Let's get some clarification on the inner child. Whoa, kind of a story. Oh, another one. Okay, these have all come out before. So I got the inner child, and it's almost like, I think there's a lot of things, trauma from your childhood that cause you to maybe react sometimes childlike. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. Children learn how to protect themselves by some of the things they say or do in a way that they always have a back out. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I was young and I didn't know what I was doing. And I feel like that's still very much part of your life and how you deal with things, because I think some things are still very uncomfortable for you to deal with. And I think that stems from back from childhood. So maybe you weren't allowed to speak your mind. You didn't have freedoms that other kids your age had. And I'm getting 16. Something changed at 16. I don't know if this is you leaving home at 16, but I feel like it was overwhelming. It was, and I feel like there's still a lot of discussions regarding this time of your life that hasn't been put to rest yet. But you've already you got to release your guilt over this because you did what was right for you. Okay. And I see another female with you that's going to stand by you thick and thin regarding this. But I still feel like you're almost still trapped because you couldn't change things back then. I feel like you're still either things from that time in your life still affect you today, and you may react the same way that you did back then today. That's not always a bad thing. I think that you can get yourself out of a lot of sticky situations by using your inner child. Okay. But I do still feel that there's some things from your childhood that haven't been fully healed. So that's why this is constantly still being used in today. So you need to slow down. You need to celebrate yourself, how far you've come. Although things may not be perfect or exactly what you want right now, it's coming. You still have lots of time. Okay? But don't give up that playfulness of this inner child either, because it's got you through a lot, even in your adult life. Okay? But better days and better things are coming. Okay? So that is for you. And you want to hear from Mike. Mike, do you have a message for Girly Girl, please? Do you have a message, please, for Girly Girl? You have nothing to feel guilty about. Okay, so he's telling me that you're holding on to some guilt about something, either something that wasn't said or done, or that you're feeling guilty for something that you said. But he's saying that there's nothing to feel guilty about. Um, and I feel like it's something you've said or done that you're still feeling guilty about in regards to him. He says, please don't feel guilty. All's forgiven. So I don't know what that means. It's not meant for me, but he's telling me to tell you everything's forgiven. Don't worry about it. Things will be fine. Okay? So stop carrying around the guilt. He says, it's fine. You're forgiven. Whatever that means. It's not for me to know. That's your message, my dear. Okay, so that is the end of the read, you guys. Wow, what a day it has been. Okay, I'm going to turn off my camera just so I can get these cards put away. I think I'm going to keep these ones down here for a while because they're good decks to use for specifics. Let me get my keyboard back so I can chit-chat with you guys for a little bit. Keyboard. Sorry, you guys, for the banging around. I just want to get my keyboard. Let me just mute myself for a second while I get my keyboard and everything set back up. Alrighty. We are back. Well, dang, I totally missed it. Cindy. Cindy, you were first. Yes. My sister just sent me a message. Hang on a second here, you guys. No, I got Marie Burke's. I did her. And the girl that put it in first was Lori Engine, and I did do hers. Sister. My sister. Thank you for watching out and keeping an eye. But yes, I did. I did her just before Tia. Like it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She was the 6th from the last. Oh, you did see your read, Cindy? Okay. So anybody else that's still hanging out here that wants to discuss or maybe say a comment, let me scroll back and see if I missed anything here. Corey H. Welcome back, Cindy. Everyone got a story to accept you. You did. Oh, I forgot to do my sister. Okay, wait a minute, you guys. I'm gonna do my sister. I'm scared. I'm scared. Sorry, sis. Let me bring the cards back out. Give me 2 seconds. Well, Simply Susan, if you want one, please get it in now. Because I just had to bring the cards back out for my sister. Because I forgot to do hers. Let me just watch chat here, you guys. Well, I will do one also for Simply Susan if she wants one. Yes, Kate Bell, if you want to put one in, please do. I got the cards back up. Just give me a little bit of a break. And I will do any more. Go ahead, you guys. If you want one and you haven't been able to put one in, go ahead and put your super chat in now, and I will do it for you. Simply Susan, I've got you. Myra, Myrna. You hear my stomach? If you hear my stomach growling, just ignore it. I'm not hungry. That's my new pills kicking in. So you guys, if you do want a mini read, please get your $10 super chat in now. I'm having a quick little break, and once I am done, then I will do them. Okay, Kate, I've got you, girl. And you want to hear from Sam? Okay, I got you. So I got Simply Susan, Kate, got room for a few more. Anybody else that's come in that maybe missed us at the beginning? I forgot to do my sister, so I had to take the cards out again. So I will add a couple more here if you guys want. I'm taking a little break. Once I'm done the break, I will not be taking any more. So please, if you do want one, Brenda, you can click on the little $ there, and it gives you the instructions there on how to do it. Oh my God, Spirit Moon, that sounds awesome. I got to try that. Avocado on romaine lettuce wraps. I got to try that. I tried avocado. Okay. So the doctor said I got to eat healthy. Okay. So I cooked up some bacon and put some avocado in there and put it on toast. I figured that was healthy, right? I don't know what the doctor's going to say about it, but I'm going to try that, Spirit Moon. I'm looking for all ways to make different stuff instead of just the avocado on toast. I want to change it up a bit. So I've also mixed it in with eggs. It's not so good. Don't try it. I ate it, but it's not something I would make again. Yeah, I love avocado too. Love avocado. Brenda, do you have PayPal? If you have PayPal, I will allow you to send a PayPal instead if you have that. Generally, okay, you can send me a PayPal. Are you paying in Canadian or US funds? It has to be in US funds. $12.50 US funds. So if you can send that through PayPal, somebody put my PayPal link up, please. I'm trying, Simply Susan, to eat healthier, but it's like I see things that are sitting there waiting just to be like the bacon. So I figured if I covered up the bacon with the avocado, it doesn't count because the avocado is healthy, bacon is not. So it cancels each other out. That's the way I got to look at it. I don't know how the doctor's going to see that, but there is my link to PayPal, Brenda. K Mitch, she tried to do that. She doesn't have it set up, I don't think. Bacon's okay, yeah. And I have low blood pressure. So my doctor, I said, well, what do I do for that? Because I know people with high blood pressure got to take pills, right? He says, oh, I just put salt on it. Oh, okay, no problem, because I got no problem with salt. I love salt. He says, just put a little extra salt on everything you eat. Okay, done. So when I do start feeling like off a bit or dizzy, I eat like a handful of really salty chips, and it gets me back to not feeling woozy and stuff. So I know that my blood pressure's dropped too low. Okay, so let me go over and check the PayPal. Oops. Dang it. I just hit the wrong thing here. Brenda, let me know when you've sent that in PayPal and I will check it to make sure. Oh, crap. Hang on a sec, you guys. Okay. Okay, I had to do that first. Still waiting on Brenda for her to let me know that she's done that, and then we will start. So if anybody else would like a mini, please get it in now while we wait for Brenda to come back here. Oops. Dragon fruit. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen dragon fruit, but I don't know what it tastes like, so I've never splurged and bought one. Okay, Melissa, thank you for popping in. I'll give it a few more minutes for Brenda, and if we don't hear back from her, I guess she's not wanting a read. We'll give Brenda about 2 minutes, and if she doesn't come back in, then we are going to just start. It tastes like a big kiwi fruit. Yeah, eggplant isn't something I can. No, can't do it. Tried it, can't do it. But dragon fruit tastes like a big kiwi? Really? Well, I will have to try it then. Okay, let me check one more time, you guys. If the payment isn't there, then we're just going to start. We can't keep waiting. Cindy says she loves to make zucchini boats with grilled chicken and a little cheese. I can't. The zucchini, I don't mind. I usually do deep fried zucchini in a batter. Okay, Mel, I've got you. Bryce Lloyd. I don't know what's going to come out, Mel. But when I ask for a name, it's a message from heaven. Oops, let me put my camera back. You'll get a message from heaven from Bryce. The mini may or may not give you the answers that you need. When we do these mini reads, they are spirit giving you what you need to hear, not necessarily what you want to hear. If you do want specific reads on specific topics, then that is a paid private read, which you would have to email me about. But we will continue with your read today with the mini and see what comes out. You may or may not get any answers on that. We don't ask specifics. We just ask sorry, you guys, I'm looking at something else. Somebody just sent. Brenda, was that you that just sent the PayPal? It was supposed to be $12.50. It's coming up only $8.33. That's why I said you have to put $12.50 in, because you put it as goods and services instead of friends and family. So they take taxes. Is that you, Brenda, that just sent that, please? It could be somebody that just sent a donation. I don't know, but that's why I told Brenda if she puts it in, it's $12.50. Because after the fees and everything, it's like $8.33. And then, oops, I just remember this. We're just waiting for her to reply if that was her or not, or if that was just a donation that somebody made. That's why I don't like using PayPal. Because it's too much hassle. Anyway, can I have the mods just watch for her coming back in and ask if, because it's not the name Brenda that just came up in the PayPal. So I don't know if this is just a donation from somebody named Nancy. Nancy, are you in chat? Did you send a donation? I don't know. This is why I don't do PayPal for these, you guys. So I'm going to start. Please, mods, can you watch for that? And I will ask after I do these 4 reads. I've got my sister, I've got Simply Susan, I've got Kate, and I've got Mel. So I've got 4. She's got a little bit of time to come back in. So my sister, let's see what's surrounding you right now. Let's see what is surrounding you. Victim, consciousness, and victim. So let's see why that is there for you, Des. Why is that there for you? Why is the victim and consciousness there for you? Oh, there's one. Hang on. Let me finish. Let me grab. Somebody's playing you like a fiddle. There's one more, please. Why is the victim and consciousness there? Whoa, that one just went flying to my right. That's a first. And that one. Let me grab it. Okay. So, victim and consciousness. So I don't know if you are being portrayed as a victim, or somebody is about to make you a victim, but there's something to do with a victim. The library. You got to start taking control of things because somebody's playing you like a fiddle. We've had this card come out a few times today. You see this? Somebody's playing you like a puppet, keeping you guessing. I think we know. But we also got the witch, which means justice is coming for something. Something is about, you're going to get justice for something that has been going on. And we got the mourning. Something new is awaiting you. So with this, I feel like you're no longer going to be the victim of something, or somebody's victimizing you is what I feel, because we got the library. Somebody playing you like a fiddle, like a puppet, like just making you dance, keeping you on your toes. I think we all know what that is. But justice is coming. There's some kind of justice that you are going to get out of this. You see this? Justice is coming. You're going to have to be that witch. You're going to have to be the bitch to say, you know what? I'm done. I'm done playing these games. This needs to be dealt with once and for all. Dealt with. Stop having me guessing. And I'm only saying that because I know the situation. And that's what that is saying. Justice. You need justice. You need this to stop. You need to stop being played as a fiddle. If something needs to be said or done, let's do it. Okay? Because it's going to open up new possibilities for you, a new morning. Okay? Talks about something new that's going to be awaiting you. But you gotta stop this. We've had a conversation. I'm going to leave that there. You know exactly what that's about. And I feel like this person that's playing you like a fiddle could also be playing the victim in somebody when he's telling the story to somebody else. Here's my little niece. Hello, Gabby. Judith Gabriella. That's my little niece. Everybody say hi. Okay, so Mama Terry, do you have a message? Here we go. There's two. I see all your thoughts. So she's seeing what you're doing and what you're going through and what you're thinking. And it's, when I get this, see the explosion here? It's like, oh, I wish I was there because I'd be saying something. That's Mama saying, speak your truth. Speak your mind without the fear of the consequences, because you're being played. And she's also saying, sorry, please forgive me. And I think we know what that is. She did not think that she was going to pass away from the procedure that she had. It was sad the way it happened. And she's basically saying she is sorry for leaving you when you probably needed her the most. And she's asking for forgiveness. See how she's got her hands cupped there too? That crystal ball. She's saying the crystal ball again. The crystal ball. We know what that's over, Des. Okay, Simply Susan. Simply Susan. Let's see what's surrounding you this week. So, I'm gonna... something flipped. Hang on. I think something flipped. I thought something flipped in here. Okay. I'm seeing things. Okay, so what we got is selling out. I'm not sure if you know what that means, but it's almost like somebody is giving up, maybe almost like, how can I explain this? Like somebody giving up your secrets to benefit themselves. Selling you out for their own benefit. So not caring if they've got to do something to hurt you or go against you or lie about you or whatever, as long as they get what they want out of it. That's what selling out means. So let's see why that is there. somebody's acting one way to you and one way behind your back. So let's see what that means. So we got the selling out, we got the spaceship and the raindrops. So it's almost like protecting themselves from the truth by selling you out. I feel like they're only trying to shield themselves and they're using you as a scapegoat for something. It's almost like they're willing to take the chance of losing your friendship as long as they save themselves with whatever this situation is. But don't be afraid to call this person out. Okay? I feel like this is somebody that this is a friendship thing within your female friend group, that somebody is going to say something to protect something against you to protect themselves. Okay, to take the focus off of them and put it onto you, type thing. And you need to call them out. Okay, but when they're around you, they talk very highly and, oh my gosh, did you hear that? You know, like very two-faced. So you got somebody two-faced in your circle there, Simply Susan, that is selling you out, is doing things to take focus off of them and what they're doing. Okay, so Myrna, you want a message from Myrna for Simply Susan, please. Okay, Myrna is saying to you that she's always going to steer you in the right direction, point you in the right direction. So it's like when you have choices or decisions to make, sit and do some meditation. She's going to tell you which way you should go and which way you shouldn't. She's also going to steer you in the right directions towards who's doing what. Okay? Always there to benefit you. You just got to pay attention to the signs that she's giving you, because she is going to try and steer you into the right direction. I believe it has something to do with this. Okay, my dear? Watching over you, she is. Okay, Kate. Kate wants to hear from Sam. Okay, so let's see what's around you right now, Kate. Let's see. For Kate, whoops. A whole bunch almost came out again. Stories. What is surrounding Kate, please? Can you just tell us what is surrounding Kate? Alchemy. Let's get another one. Clarification on the alchemy, please. There's this. How teachable are you? Somebody wants to teach you a lesson, I think. Almost like they feel like you're sitting too high on a pedestal, or jealousy of you for what you have. It's almost like somebody wants to show you a different side of something. And I'm not saying that's bad, but let's see. Somebody alchemy and how reachable, how teachable are you? So it's almost like somebody wants you to learn something new or see something from a different perspective, where you could have been maybe closed off at some time. We've got one. We've got the Clover. Guilt about something. Releasing guilt and not letting people burn you. Clarification on the how teachable are you? Escape. It's almost like you're trying to escape reality on something. I think there's a lesson to be learned, and you just have no interest in learning it. So it's like, I feel like there's something that you want really bad, but not bad enough to go against what you're used to, almost. And somebody's trying to teach you another way of doing something, and I think you're rebelling against it. There's also some guilt regarding something. So I don't know if you don't want to go forward with this because out of guilt over something, But over here is telling me that you do. You need to go forward. You need to learn another way. This is going to be something new to you, but it's something that you've wanted, that you just keep putting off. There's something you want that you just keep putting off because you're scared that it's going to go against the grain. Go for it. Whatever that is, go for it. Don't be scared to try new things. The worst thing you can do is fail, right? And we learn just as much from our failures as we do from our good experiences. Okay? Take a chance, in other words. Take a chance. It might surprise you. So you want to hear from Sam. A message from Sam, please. Okay. He comes to you in dreams. Okay, he's letting you know. He's telling me, yes, that was me. So I don't know if you recently dreamt about him, but it was like when you awoke, it was like, no, that can't be. That was just a dream. He's saying, no. He says, I showed you that for a reason. This is how I really feel. So whatever that was that he showed you in the dream, it's not for us to know. That's up for you. He says, and if he hasn't showed you this already, he's going to. He's going to show you how he really feels. And he does that through the dreams. Okay, so trust the dreams when you dream about him. That's how he really feels. Also, life is a series of choices. Choose love. I believe that he's speaking about this. I think it's something out of your comfort zone that you don't feel comfortable with, but it's something that you might have wanted. He's saying choose love. Never mind anything else. Choose love. There's tons more things in your life that you're going to have to make choices on. He says, but this time, choose love. You're going to know what that means, not me. It's not meant for me. Okay, Mel. Mel wants to hear from Bryce Lloyd. So we will ask if Bryce can send you messages even through these cards here. I can't promise that, Mel, because Spirit gives you what you want. It doesn't always give you what you want. Spirit gives you what you need to hear. Okay, so this may or may not be right from him. Only you will know that. Okay, so what is surrounding Mel right now? Wow. We've got 3 that came out. Okay, there's something about beauty, something about home, and selling out. I'm getting home isn't where the heart is. Somebody's being taken advantage of almost. And it's like, let's get some clarification cards on the beauty, the selling out, and the home piece for Mel. Wow. Like 2 have already flown out on my keyboard here. They're flying everywhere. Let's see. Phoenix, something that's coming back into your life. The Tower and the Sun, a new beginnings. I almost feel like something's coming back from the past. They're coming back from the past to start something new. The Tower. Tower usually talks about home too, but here it's like it's time to just relax. It's time to take time for yourself and concentrate on what you really want and need, because I feel like there's somebody that's coming back from the past because of your beauty and because they feel like they were sold out. So I don't know if this is a past relationship, but it's somebody close to home. I'm almost getting like this person is saying that you took their home or their beautiful life, one of the two. But this person is coming back and wants some kind of new beginning with you. So I don't know if this is a breakup, but I'm getting that someone feels sold out. Maybe took their home. I don't know. It's not meant for me, but I feel like somebody's coming back from the past now. Wants to maybe rekindle something, try something again, but you need to sit back and relax. Don't make any decisions on that. That's weird. There's a lot of things going on around there. It's like somebody, it's almost like you were their showpiece, like their trophy, and they want that back. But I'm also getting that somebody lost their home. So I don't know if that home is an actual physical home or this is a relationship that they were talking about. But I'm getting that somebody is coming back that thought of you as their prize, trophy wife type thing, trophy girlfriend type thing. So let's go for a message, please, from Bryce Lloyd for Mel. Do you have a message for Mel, Bryce? A message for this one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. I'll have one more pop out, but that one stood out, so I'll give it there. Okay, so right away we're going to look at this one first because this is the one that I was told to take out. But I've got this too. You have nothing to feel guilty about. I feel that's directly related to this. So I don't know. It's almost like a feeling like you feel guilty maybe trying again with this person because of maybe Bryce. I don't know. But he's saying that you have nothing to feel guilty about. So whatever it is that you are feeling guilty about, whether it's this situation or his passing, or him, I'm getting him in general, not even about his passing. I'm getting him in general. Like there's something you're not doing because you would feel guilty doing that to him. He's saying, don't feel guilty. Like you're still here in the physical world. He is not. Okay. So these may also be connected to, I had to leave that way. So he is acknowledging that the way he left the physical world is the way that it had to be. No choices. But also when I get this, it's almost like they're accepting maybe some kind of responsibility in their passing. So he's accepted that that's the way he had to leave. And he's saying, I'd take that over drowning any day. So I don't know if there was something that maybe you guys talked about regarding drownings, but he says that's drowning or fire. He says, forget it. I'd rather leave the way I did. So I don't know if that's something you guys talked about before, but that was just given to me. And he's also saying that you don't have anything to be guilty about, either about the way he passed or about his passing. But I've also got that this is very much connected to this. It's almost like you feel guilty doing something because of him. And he's saying, please don't feel guilty. Do what's best for you. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you, my dear. Let me make sure I got the right cards here. Okay, so let me just go back and see over here. Okay, it's Nancy here. Sister or mods. Sisters or mods. Did Nancy ever come back in? No. Okay, well, then we are wrapping this up. That must have been just a donation then and not for a read. Because I do think that if it was the Brenda lady, then she would have came back. But she did not, so. And it was from a totally different name, so. Didn't see her. Nobody seen her come back in. Miss Missy says, yes, she is. Yes, she is. What? Well, whoever did it, it was $8.33. That's why I said they had to put in $12.50. If they don't put it as friends and family, they would have to put it in as $12.50, so it comes up $10. But anyway, if she's here, I will do it right now. If she can speak up, please. You two make me think about my sister. She's living, but will have nothing to do with me. Aww. Yeah, she's not replying. Like, I can't sit around and wait for that. We're going to have a little bit of a chit chat. So, but I'm giving it another minute. Otherwise, the cards are going to be put away. So there we go, you guys. Another day done. I hope you guys all enjoyed the messages that you did get. Yeah, I've been on for a while since that, like probably a half an hour doing these last 4 or 5 reads. So she was here. She didn't say anything, so. Aw, I love you too. Yes, thank you for a wonderful afternoon with you guys too. And yes, happy Valentine's Day to everybody tomorrow. You're very welcome, Spirit Moons. Thank you for you guys all being here. Yes, we are here for you always. Aw. Big hearts, big hugs right back to you, Susan. So I hope that you guys all enjoyed your reads. I know there was one, I forget the name now. You guys know my memory. It is Crapola. But I'm sorry if the one that is still in here that I got her crying, I'm sorry. But like I said, I don't control what comes out. So I hope they were happy tears. Mari says, thank you, Willa. I did enjoy the reading today. A lot going on for a lot of us. Yeah. And I did change up the decks. I don't like to stay on the same decks all the time. Absolutely, my sister. I will be your Valentine as long as you will be mine. We got each other. You're very welcome, K-Mitch. I felt like a lot of good stuff came out today. Like things that needed to be heard, that I would want to know. You know what I mean? I think I shocked a couple people today with what came out. And like I say, I don't have control over what comes out in the mini reads or any of the reads. That is spirit. And sometimes you don't get what you want. You get what spirit thinks you need. So there's that. Like, don't forget, just because you didn't get an answer to a question that you might have had, maybe it's because spirit is telling you you need to know something else. Because don't forget, they see everything. We only see what's shown to us, right? So even though you don't think you got answers that you need, or wanted, you got answers that Spirit said you needed to hear. Thank you, Missy, for being here. Thank you for everybody being here. And look at that. We got 21 still in the room. Staying strong. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate it. So is there anything else you guys want to chit chat about? Oh, I gained a new member. Whoever joined memberships, thank you so much. I just see on my studio thing that I can see that I got one new member today. So thank you very much, whoever that was. Did you hear the lighter click? Yes, we're supposed to be quitting. I think I'm down to like maybe 6 cigarettes. I was smoking almost a pack a day. I'm down to between 6 and 8 a day. I think I deserve a cigarette right now. Yeah, nothing like ratting me out, sister. Oh. Go, Cincy, go, Puppy Bowl. What's that? What's that? What's that? Is it the Super Bowl this weekend? I'm eating, Corey, thank you, but I'm eating a lot of the gum. I'm eating a lot of the gum. Oh, thank you, you guys. I'm not there yet. Like, I didn't want to announce anything, but my sister ratted me out for lighting the lighter. I wanted to let you guys know, like, I'm already started. But there's no way I can just cold turkey. So this is the way, like, when I really, really need one, like, it's first thing in the morning or after I eat. Any other time, I try to pop one of the gums in my mouth. It's a quit smoking gum. Take a couple, you bite it 2-3 times and put it in the corner of your mouth. And it has been working. So I am down between 6 and 8 a day. I'm going to give myself that for a week or so. And then I'm going to try and cut in half. So down to like 4 a day. That's the way that it's been working for me. So that's what I'm going to. Yeah. The day that my sister quits is the day that they put her in the ground. She ain't quitting. Oh, the Puppy Bowl is promoting adoption for like animals. Cat, I'm in. I'm in on that. I found all the thingies you dropped. I love you. Oh, no, I wouldn't be able to afford that. Yeah, I was just diagnosed with COPD. So I've had asthma my whole life. And I'm 58. And I started when I was 14. So 44 years. So it's hard. Yeah, I don't got time to roll my own cigarettes and stuff like that. And being that this I can get cigarettes really cheap, like $20 a carton. I won't say where. It makes it even harder because they're cheap for me. Yeah, once your stress level drops, I'm hoping, sister. Oh, I am. I'm doing my best, Comptoot. Like I said, I'm down from just under a pack a day to down to between, I'd say some days I only had like 5, but the most is usually around 8. So I've dropped in half. So I'm going to stay there for another week. And the days that I feel I don't need it, I won't. But in between, I've been doing the gum, and it's been helping. So Yeah, that's pretty cool. I get mine from the reserve, so yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. It's hard though. It is hard. So instead, when I go to grab a cigarette, I grab a gum. Yeah, they did that. There's a blood test that they do on you guys, and I'm telling you, this is not a blood test you want to get done. They go right in your wrist to your main artery, and it's a needle with this square box like thing on it, and they check the oxygen level in your blood. Yeah, it was painful. Well, congratulations, Heather. You got more willpower than me. I don't want to fail, so that's why I got to keep on the same regiment that I'm doing. Timmy Lou, cigarettes are the only addiction I haven't been able to kick. Yeah, me too. I used to drink like a fish. Like nobody could outdrink me. And now it's like, you guys know, 2 glasses of wine and it's like Willow's down for the count for a couple days. Oh, I'm sorry about losing your bestie. Yeah, it's scary. Yeah. When I can grab the gum instead of cigarettes all the time, I know I'm ready to even I'd probably stay on the gum for a while too, but and find something else to occupy my hands and my mouth. No wisecracks, you guys. Just joking. Yeah, it's bad. One for the team. Yeah, that's good. Like I wish I had that kind of willpower. Yeah, I was like, you guys noticed I hardly cough anymore. It's still there, don't get me wrong. But that little thing that I broke, so now I've got to order another one. My doctor gave it to me. It's this thing that you blow into, and it helps get all that phlegm and guck out of your lungs and airway, the extra. It really did help with getting me unclogged. But now I have to go on Amazon and order another one because he gave me that one free. Now I'm going to have to pay for one. But it fell out of my pocket. I had it in my pocket. I always carry it with me. And when I got out of the car the other day, I didn't realize it. It dropped out of my pocket. So when I backed up, I ran it over. I'm a dumbass. Oh, I'm bound to determine this time it's going to be for good. Yeah, you might be able to find them, sister. Yeah, I find it's like I'm starting, like I used to do karaoke badass, and I can still belt out some songs, but not like, instead of being able to belt it out before you're supposed to take a breath, I got to take breaths in between. Well, it's getting better even with that. So yeah, that's when I started realizing, wow, like these songs. I don't know how many of you guys have ever heard the song 7 Year Ache. I could sing that spot on. Now, I can't hit the highs anymore. I can't go as long as anymore. And that's a hard song to sing. Well, I know when I can sing that song again without cracking and without stopping to take a breath, then I know that I'm getting my lungs back. Yeah, I'm not coughing at all like I used to. I've been on inhalers most of my life, Ventolin, and they got me on the Ventolin and the Flovent, and I've been on that forever. The Flovent, when it first came out, I've been on that ever since, but I've been on the Ventolin my whole life. But now they've given me some other meds to help break up all this phlegm and for the COPD, and this little gadget that's been working wonders. So I hope that I get it soon. I got to remind myself to order it today so I have it this week. Albuterol, yeah, I've heard about that too, but apparently it gives a really bad taste in your mouth. But like I said, I've had asthma since I was a kid. I was born with it, so here you can't. You have to have everything by prescription. Show you that thing I got. Okay, let me find it because I have to reorder it anyway because I broke the one the doctor gave to me. So let me find it and I will turn my camera on and show you. There it is right there. And they're not cheap. Okay, camera. Oh, what the hell? Wait a minute. Start cam. Okay, here it is right here. That's Canadian, $89.95 Canadian. But that's what it's called, Air Physio. It's got the little ball that sits in here and you blow in and out of it and it does. It helps get all the mucus out. It's like already my lungs, like I can take a deep breath now without hacking, coughing, wheezing, choking. It does wonders. So I do have to, I should have just ordered it right there, but that's it. No, I don't take anything that's not anything medical wise. I don't take unless it's prescribed. I don't like taking medication to begin with, but I mean my Venolin, I have no choice. Yeah, I got my first one free from my doctor's office. I ran it over. I broke it. So I got to spend another probably, well, 89 plus tax. It's probably going to cost me just under $100. But I'm telling you, it does. It clears your lungs right out. Like your airways, your lungs, all that you try and cough up and it won't come up. I'm telling you, it comes out. And that's why I'm not choking as much and everything anymore. That's why I can now say a couple sentences at once without having to take a breath. I'm telling you, it works. And it's non-medical. There's nothing medicine about it. It's all natural. There's nothing like even in it. Let me just hang on a second, you guys. Okay, let me just turn on my camera again. Okay, so what it says is Air Physio Natural Mucus Clearance and Lung Expansion Device, Breathing Exercises, Cleanse Therapy Aid. So it helps clear mucus naturally, expands lungs and unblocks airways. Easy to use, portable, no batteries. Easy to use, 1 to 3 minutes as required, and save money that's going to last you for years. And here you go. See that? All natural, portable, drug and chemical free, refill free. Refill is your air. Battery free, made in Australia. So it's not any of these. It's not an inhaler. It's not made in China. It's not an instant cure, but I'm telling you it helps, and it's been an instant cure for me. It's not a spray or a puffer. It's none of that. There's nothing medical about it. Okay. And I'm telling you, it works. Here, we'll play this. I don't know if I can make this bigger. There we go.
What to expect from Air Physio. Every person is different. They have different conditions and different severities of conditions. But to give you a basic idea, if the device is working for you, please find what we've been told by many of our customers. After using the Air Physio device for 5 minutes, we've had some people tell us that they start coughing straight away, whilst others, it can take between 5 minutes to 30 minutes or an hour before they start coughing. Some people don't actually cough at all within the first couple of hours. Some of the variables as to why different people experience different conditions is based on the following. Point 1, amount of build-up mucus. The position of the mucus in the chest and the amount of mucus can be a variable. The mucociliary escalator moves at between 1 to 3 centimeters per minute, and the weather can change the speed of the transportation as well. So if the mucus is near the top of the airways,
It's not
or is
long,
thick
you
enough
guys.
to allow it to be removed in a cough, then you may cough straight away. But if it is deep in the lungs and needs to be transported up to the top of the lungs, it may take longer before you feel the need to cough. Consistency of mucus and the condition. If the mucus is dried out, full of particles or sticky, it is harder to transport from the mucociliary escalator. So it may take a few goes of using the air physio device to get it moving efficiently, and this means that you won't cough up any mucus at all. But the mucociliary escalator will start improving transportation and moving out the mucus over a few days. This is also the situation if your condition has the mucus or particles trapped deeper in the lungs. So you may feel a difference straight away, or you may not notice any difference in the first couple of days. So persistence is a key, especially in the first week. By the end of the first week, if you've been using the device 2 to 3 times a day and are using it correctly as explained, most people have told us they are feeling that their breathing has improved and they find it easier to breathe whilst feeling that the chest is feeling looser. Again, don't feel frustrated if you can't lift the ball bearing within the first few days of using the device. It's still working, and it is something which you should work towards. Keep going, and persistence is the key.
There you go. So, and I'm telling you, you guys, it started working for me right away. Right away. No, mine just had the silver ball. Yeah, you can order it. I was given it by, hang on, let me just bring it back up again. There it is there. But mine has a silver ball. Anybody can order it. It's called Air Physio. It's from Australia. But yeah, you can get them on, that's Amazon. I can get them on Amazon. The first one was given to me. What's the brand name? Air Physio, it's called. Breathing device. Breathing exercise by Air Physio. Oh yeah, I've already started, Marie. I went from just under a pack a day to between sometimes 5, sometimes up to 7, 8 a day. And using that little machine, like I said, I got to pay for one myself because the one the doctor gave me, I ran it over. It fell out of my pocket and I didn't realize it. So, yeah, you can get them on Amazon, and some places your doctor has them. I know doctors are given samples that they can give out. I couldn't use the Champax. I'm allergic to a lot of things that are in the Champax. I spent like $470 on the first stage for Champax, and I couldn't take it. So I'm out that money, over $400. Can't take it. So Air Physio, yep, that's what it's called. Breathing exercise, Air Physio. But I swear by it, and now like I find myself, like when I wanted to go and have a cigarette, I would grab that and do my breathing exercises instead of having a cigarette. So I did it more than what they suggest. They say do it at least 3, 4 times, maybe 5 times a day, because you only do it for like a minute to 3 minutes. But I was doing it all the time. So it was really, what are you talking about? Because the stuff my doctor gave me isn't working. It's called Air Physio. You can find it on Amazon. Well, you can in Canada anyway. And it's a little device. It's not medication. It's nothing. It's all natural. Nothing medicated in it. Not even holistic. Nothing in it. It's a little machine thing. You don't need batteries. Nothing. Yeah, you can't overdo it with that machine. There's no way that you can hurt yourself on that machine. So Yeah, I don't want to add more stuff to my system to quit. Like I'm trying to get rid of tobacco and nicotine and everything out of my system. I don't want to put something else in my system to get rid of something else. You know what I mean? I'm very self-conscious about what I put in my body. So, I get really sick before I'll even go to the doctors because I know I'm going to have to go on antibiotics. Yeah. And like it's stated in that, like sometimes if it's deep in your lungs, it's going to take a bit more. So, I mean, I'm going to continue using it. I feel my airways are cleared out a lot, 90% better than what they were. And now it's bringing the stuff up. Well, it was until I ran it over. It was bringing up the stuff from my lungs. And I mean, there's nothing that you can do with this apparatus that's going to hurt you at all. Oops, let's turn that off. So, okay, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. It's 3 o'clock. Been here about 3.5 hours. Let you guys get back to what you got to do today. I got to run out to the grocery store and pick up a few things. So, which means I got to get out of my comfy clothes. So I want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you enjoyed your reads today. Thank you very much to my mods for being here. You guys are awesome. The best. Yes. We love you to the moon and back. So there's nothing scheduled, you guys, for this week, which is good because now I can catch up on my private reads. But with that being said, if anything does pop up, I will jump on live and bring you guys up to speed. If I find out any new information on anything, I've got to start checking the court cases and the filings a little better. It's just I've been so busy and so overwhelmed with everything, with the readings and everything, that things in my personal life have started to suffer, which I've got to take care of. So I've scheduled a bunch of readings already for this week. Private reads. I've got more that I sent out this morning. I'm going to try and get at least 5 a day done. Hopefully time allows for that. I do have to get them caught up because there's people that have been waiting since December. So I'm going to try and get them caught up and get them done for people. Also keep up to date on the reads that I have done. Some are requiring some updated reads. I will get to them as soon as I can. And there's probably 1 or 2 new ones that I'm going to be asked to do. I'm only going to take on new ones, you guys, if they are at a standstill right now and are fresh, that what I put out could help immediately, because not much time has passed. And then I will get back into doing the older cases that are still waiting to be done. Okay, so with that being said, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for supporting me, the channel, my mods. Thank you for subscribing and for becoming members. Thank you to whoever that was that did become a member today. I didn't see it on screen. I was doing reads. I'm so sorry that I didn't have the chance to put that up on screen, but I do appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yes, I will check the emails. I probably won't be able to get to them until tomorrow, K-Mitch, but I am trying my best. Like I said, I've got a lot going on in my personal life too that has been put on the back burner to keep up with everything that's been going on this past week. So I do have to keep up on that and catch up on that too. So with that being said, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. I love you to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.